as you probably won't recall because you weren't paying attention right here. I just turned into a fish. Let's see if we can load up. And I turned into a fish after going to the World Tree. Kind of played through this before. I know the game's a couple years old now. It's first playthrough. Got all the orbs, went to the World Tree. Yeah, right there. Go to the World Tree sword. Jasper shows up, grabs it, corrupts the sword, all kind of good stuff. And King is corrupt. Possessed. He takes the sword. And now I'm a fish. So, yeah, good luck with that. Let's see. What's up? Oh, the next person to talk to.
Oh, you're awake! You're alert! You're alive!
Alright.
Your breath was getting shorter, you couldn't breathe the water, but look at you now! It's an unequivocal miracle! Queen Marina!
Hey y'all. Now, see the icon. Let's go ahead and save while we're here. Yes, please. Oh, all set. Yes.
You say our guest has finally recovered from his wounds? Then let us expedite the plan. It must be done, and soon.
Your Majesty.
Don't fear for me. I'm not done yet. Until my work is finished, I'll find the strength to carry on. I shall not be diminished.
No.
You say so. No, she's got some issues. Of course, the guy who's a fish. Of course, be able to.
Ah, there you are, old friend. Or should I say, new fish. You make a finer flounder than I'd ever dared to wish. When first my subjects brought you here, it gave me such a shock to see you bruised and broken like a ship wrecked on the rocks.
Oh, we're rhyming now.
The Lord of Shadows thinks you dead. The sea swarms with his spies. I changed you to this fishy form to hide you from his eyes. Many troubled months have come and gone since your arrival. As you slept, my healers strove to safeguard your survival.
If my friends were.
You cannot know how glad I am to see you fully healed. But soon the spell will fade, and you must once more take the field. I have a plan to see you safe. That's all I've ever wished. If all goes well, you'll soon know what it feels like to be fished.
That does not sound pleasant. Not want to be fished. And Ned, I guess, will be okay. Not
Forgive my haste. These strange events must take you by surprise. You have so many questions. I can see it in your eye. I saw you battle bravely by the World Tree's holy heart. I saw the Lord of Shadows tear your fellowship apart.
Maybe I should have gone to the shops and wait here.
I saw you strive to fell the fiend, and how your plans were vexed. When you are ready, follow me to see what happened next.
Get the replay. Alright, so when you're ready means I can go back and see if there's anything good here. Let's talk to this guy. So let's go back. Let's just more attention. Go after the throne. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, we should go back out. Some fishing build up there. Merchants goods. Wait, this is Side trip.
An eon's passed since last I brought a human to this cave. It is the private parlor of the Queen beneath the waves. Behold the pearl of wisdom, jewel of we the ocean's daughters. It lets its bearer view the world through any drop of water.
Interesting.
I've summoned up a thunderstorm to saturate the ground. Now, let's ascend into the rain and take a look around. Whenever you are ready, touch your fin against the pearl, and you shall see what's come to pass there in your airy world.
Okay, let's do this. I'm not real comfortable as a fish, gotta say. Here we go. That does not look good.
The once fair land of Erdrea is now a ravaged shell. When Mordegon destroyed its heart, the holy world tree fell.
Sounds like it's time for some time travel to me.
Upon its fall, the world was with a searing storm despoiled. Trees and grasses burned to ashes, lakes and rivers boiled. Burning boulders fell to earth and pulverized the land. Mountains cracked, and realms were racked at his unholy hand. In one fell swoop, the Lord of Shadows ended countless lives. The lucky few who rode the storm
This
out
come out
struggled to
before or
survive.
after Endgame.
Their days are filled with desperation. misery and
Must have been
tears.
like a couple years old.
I see them quake and tremble, but I cannot calm their fears.
It seems like it's a direct rip-off of Dragon Quest. Check this out again before I get actually destroyed.
Please, help! Somebody, please! Is someone there?
Oh,
Please,
the drama.
help me!
And we're back.
Our homes are gone. Our families and friends too. All we have left is our lives. We can't just sit down and die. We have to keep walking.
So, yeah.
Have to keep following the
Don't
hero.
know too much
They
about
say
him.
he's built a
Playing
fortress
games.
south of Heliodor. If we can make our way there,
Mixer.
we'll be safe.
On YouTube using the Ustream. If you play the stream, it's cool. It streams you live in multiple places at once.
Don't give up, okay? This hero guy won't let us down. Once we get to the last bastion, everything will be fine. You'll see.
A few more short steps lead from darkness into dawn. Safe haven awaits.
We don't know how we're gonna be prepared for this place.
Amid the black depths of despair, a spark of light still shines. A man who gives the people hope in these benighted times. Yet that light too shall soon succumb to evil's ceaseless claim. Only you can take that spark and kindle it to flame. Yggdrasil has crashed to earth. Her light has disappeared. In her place, the Lord of Shadow's citadel of fear. He took the sacred world tree's power and now makes it his own. Foul Mordegon commands the world from his unholy throne. His forces seek to steal the souls of every last survivor. His flying servants sweep the skies. The seas swarm with his divers. Alizarin, the fiend that seeks to devastate my nation. Another one of Mordegon's detestable creations. I've cast a spell to hold him back, but needed to be stronger. The barrier's at breaking point and cannot last much longer. I'd hoped that I could save my realm. It was a foolish notion. Compared to his, my strength is but a raindrop in the ocean. Ere long, the barrier will fall, and Nautica will too. Marauding beasts may take my life, but they shall not take you. Our time grows short. I fear my kingdom's race is nearly run. My place is with my subjects now. We face our fate as one. Curious you are, my friend. I showed you fearful sights, and yet those wide and watery eyes still gleam with limpid light.
Fish lady.
It seems that grief and tragedy have followed you since birth. Cruel fate's dark plan has stalked you to the corners of the earth. And yet you've weathered every blow, prevailed against all strife. You've brushed with death 1,000 times, yet still you have your life. It is the will of Yggdrasil that you are still alive. It is your fate to save this world. For this, you must... Bright luminary, let the light shine on the world again. You'll find the sparks I speak of here and there throughout the land. They are the former members of your staunch and stalwart band. The fire within their hearts will light the path that you must tread. Find your friends and bring an end to this dark age of dread. While the luminary lives, there's hope for people still. You cannot fail. You must prevail. It is the World Tree's will.
Beware! The barrier shakes and breaks!
The Lord of Shadow's followers give fond farewell short shrift. I had so much to tell you, but it seems I must be swift. Do not lose heart. Do not look back until your time is through. Remember, you're the luminary. We believe in you.
Citizens of Nautica, give your lives to the Lord of Shadows.
Oh, I knew it. Knew it. Did not want to bite on a hook. Yep. These days, it's been the battle.
Oh, Blue John's hooked himself a big un. Could it be the legendary man-eating mackerel? Let's reel him in and find out. Yes, I caught something. I actually caught something. Blue John's gonna eat tonight. Maybe there is some good in this forsaken world after all. Who the heck are you? And what were you doing on the end of my hook? I don't care how hungry you are, you don't go pinching the bait off another man's line. Hey, now. Don't cry, sonny. Look, I don't know what's got you sniffling, but it must be something serious. So listen, Blue John's gonna help you out. We fisher folk have gotta look after each other, ain't we? You can stay the night in my hut. There's none too many safe places left in this rotten world, but it'll do you for a day or two. When you're ready, you're gonna head over to the last bastion. They'll see you right. The fella running the place is a bona fide hero. Right, now that's decided. Let's head for shore. Hold on tight, lad. Things are about to get choppy.
Just break all your stuff. Anything else you can break?
Ahoy there, sonny. So you finally roused yourself from your slumbers, eh? Blue John would say good morning. But there ain't no morning to speak of these days. You hadn't noticed. there was an almighty booming and rumbling, and then great gouts of blackness started billowing up from the castle over in Heliodor. Since then, nothing's been right. That was the last time any of us saw the sun. That ain't good. We better hide, and fast. That was a close one. Them monsters started pouring out of Heliodor Castle about the same time as the blackness. The rotters seem to think they own the place. They've never come so near before, though. They'll be looking for food, I'll warrant. And their Blue John was thinking he'd found himself a safe spot. Listen, seems the victuals round these parts are set to get mighty scarce. I hate to send you packing, Sonny, but I reckon you'd best be on your way. You'll be safer over at the last bastion, anyhow. Go on and... That hero feller'll look after you, I'm sure. He's a good un, that one.
Yeah, it's totally
Steer a
different
course
Casper.
due west until you hit Cobblestone Falls. The last bastion lies just beyond. I know you go now.
First one, it's shiny. Yes. Yes, it is. Harvest on over here. Let's fight something out, please, for a while. Just gonna spam you. Remember, I don't have a party anymore, just me. Terrible. Slimes today. Zombie. Those side items when you make the street to a destination. Skeleton guys. Stay to the left. Let's go look through the sparkly. Guess that's the falls. Should be for a bit. Onward and the last bastion. Here's our surprise hero guy. Where I was supposed to go. Around this way. There we go. Follow the wolf. Yes, I'll wait for you. Come on, Adrian. Keep up.
Sandy, there you are. And where did you run off to, might I ask?
Thought that dog looked familiar.
Oh my, it's really you, isn't it? You're alive, and you've come back to us. Oh, I've been so worried, especially after, well, we heard such awful things. Oh, Sandy, you're right, of course. This is the best news I could have hoped for. And here I am, blubbering like a baby. Welcome home. It's not quite the cobblestone we grew up in, is it? No, we've been through a lot. After you left, this terrible man named Jasper came. I'll never forget his eyes. They were so cold. He rounded us all up in the center of the village, and then he ordered his men to kill us. But we were lucky. Not everyone is as cruel as Jasper. No, another soldier came and told him to stop. He said there was no need to take our lives. But that didn't stop them burning the village to the ground and locking us all up in the castle. Still, that one good man made sure we came to no harm. Sorry, Sandy, you're right. He's just got home after a long journey. He doesn't want to hear me blathering on. Come on, let's go and see the one person who'll be even happier to see you than me.
Is it his mom's? Let's go find him.
girls, put your backs into it. The boys are out there doing the fighting, so it's up to us to keep the home fires burning.
Sorry to interrupt, Amber, but I've got big news.
Hello, Gemma, love. What's got you so excited,
Here we go.
Well, you're not going to believe this, but there's someone very special here to see you.
My little soldier.
When the disaster struck, so many people lost their lives. The sun vanished, and those terrible monsters appeared all over the place. Even those of us who were lucky enough to survive were so drained and desperate that we almost lost the will to live.
And then the hero appeared just when we needed him. He did all he could to help people, no matter who they were or where they were from. He fought off the monsters and brought everyone here to safety. Without him, I dread to think what would have... And now, thanks to him, the place you once knew as Cobblestone has become... Would you believe we've even got the King of Heliodor camped out here? Look, I know he was the one who ordered the village to be burned, but I'm sure he had his reasons. Things aren't always as they seem, love. He may be the last person you want to see, but you should go and talk things through with the king. Your grandfather would have wanted you to at least try. Just pop your head round the door of his tent, will you, love? For me, it's the one in the middle of the camp with the 2 flags. And be polite.
It's time for you to face my reckoning. Let's see. The royal tent. Okay.
So, you are alive and well, I see. You have nothing to fear. I have regained my senses at last. The living nightmare that began for me on the day of your birth has ended. Though in truth, I remember little of what I did. I have inflicted so much pain on so many. On you. I do not ask for forgiveness. I do not deserve it. All I ask is that I be allowed to atone, to pay for my crimes by protecting those who remain. Tell me, do you recall what happened on that fateful day? The events that came to pass beneath Yggdrasil's branches? I see. I recall nothing. All I know is that whomever or whatever had me in its grasp all those years left me there. And when at long last I returned to my senses, I was here. There is something else I must ask you. Tell me.
Your Majesty, the hero has returned. He brings more survivors seeking sanctuary.
Come. You must meet he to whom we owe our survival, though you may not wish to at first.
This still gives me a chance. Play it cool.
Luminary lives.
I forgot about this guy.
Welcome back, Hendrik. Well, what news?
The forces of darkness amass at the gates of Heliodor. They will strike, and soon. Sire, the people must be removed to safety. Men! All the signs are that our enemy will strike tonight. To arms! They shall not find us unprepared!
As you see, he is as eloquent as ever. But you must forgive him.
I must do this.
He has fought harder than any of us. He has sacrificed more than anyone. Which is why his burden must be lightened. It is time that your differences were set aside, Luminary. Mankind needs you. Hendrik needs you. Will you stand beside him?
I'm pretty sure I have no choice.
Good. If we are able to withstand the assault tonight, we may yet survive. Join the troops outside the fortress when you are ready.
Let's go. Nah, let's just go.
Hey, you must be our newest recruit. They say you made it all the way to the last bastion under your own steam. Well, I'm impressed, I've got to tell ya.
Yeah, great. And you're cross-eyed.
You can obviously handle yourself. That, or you were born lucky. Well, either way, I'm sure we can find a use for you. Follow me.
Alright.
Right, here's your spot. Just face that way, and when the monsters come, stick the pointy end of your sword in them. Oh, don't look so worried. You'll be fine.
Lighten up, Hendrik.
Enemy forces! Here they come! Yeah.
Seriously. Get the battle
Position.
make creep slowly together. So you know, just fight waves of stuff. Let's see how this works. Let's go find out. Yeah, it has a lot of arms. Let's see if we can get rid of that move first. Looks like that one leveled up enough. Help you guys. If we can help you. Let's try again. They're getting tougher. We're gonna have to go let's try this guy. Casmodon. Let's get rid of him. Alright, Mr. Griffin. Should probably go 45 points. Great smarts. Let's see if Thanks, buddy. Are we friends now?
Never let down your guard. We'll need to pull your weight if we're to escape this one. Have at them!
Oh my word, says. Alright. Here comes the boss man.
Our beloved commander, brightest and best of the spectral sentinels, spake truly when speaketh thee, Hendrik. Thou art without a shred of guile. Any other would have fled the field long ago. But I have no complaints. Our reward for tearing thee limb from limb shall be a handsome one indeed. Well, fools, wherefore gapest ye like ninnies? Kill him!
Alrighty. Headless launcher. Got him one here. So we're just gonna keep filling in fighting these guys, but let's kill one to see. Can I one shot this guy? Oh, I forgot to do special ability. Thanks, Hendrik. It's not so good. Pep talk. Let's keep the spells coming. Should see what I got on that. Shoot my pep stuff. Right, anyway. Still hallucinating, so let's just keep going with this. Let's bring the cutting edge of this guy. Like having a heal bot, very nice. Cut down on my magic just a little bit. Alright, bring the pain, Hendrik. Orange, lightning.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
Oh, now you like me, Hendrik.
Retreat! Move your bones!
That's right, retreat.
Commander, a message from His Majesty.
Give me the side
Right
eye.
away.
Oh, really? That's too soft. You mop up, fellas. Feel better soon. Good to see you guys too. Better say hi to your mom. Very nice. There's the little tempting that's right here.
It seems we owe you both a debt of gratitude. You have proven your strength and your ability to work together. It is time. Time to bring light back to this benighted land. The fiend that usurped my throne must be ousted. Heliodor Castle must be reclaimed. And you, my loyal servants, must lead the charge.
The chat works, that's cool.
But sire,
I do not give these orders lightly, Hendrik. My spies have found a means by which we might gain an advantage. The city's sewers can be entered from the cliffs in the side of the hill atop which Heliodor
Always
stands.
the sewers.
You will use these sewers to infiltrate the castle from beneath. This key will unlock the gate.
Always the sewers.
but sire, who will command our forces in my absence? If the enemy renew...
We will not. We will be prepared. prepared to draw their... The usurper must be overthrown while we have the chance. We strike now, or we never see the light of day again.
Please, Your Majesty. We cannot allow yet more lives to be lost.
Precisely. Which is why you must quell the darkness
Hendrik.
at its source.
Get with the program.
We seize our one opportunity, or we consign ourselves to despair. It is as simple as that. Or do you question the wisdom of your king?
Looks like I'm the king.
I trust in their ability to endure this one last assault. And I order you to do.
Sire.
You are our last hope.
I was gonna find my team. Let's kick the guy out of the castle first. Explore the world once, and everything changes. Explore the world again.
Wait, love. Mr. Hendrik, sir.
As long as it is quick.
So you're heading off again, are you? Well, just you be sure to listen to Sir Hendrik and do as you're told. And don't you dare go giving up, ever.
I think right now we're a little bit beyond doing as we're told while they're... But I appreciate
Just look at me, eh? Something's wrong with my eyes now, too. Must be all this squinting in the dark. Well, only one remedy for that. You'll just have to bring back the light. Promise?
Sold.
Time is short. We must be on our way.
Let's roll.
You'll look after my boy, won't you, Sir Hendrik?
Obsidian, see the lady back to safety.
Please enjoy my party now. So apparently we just sort of fast travel. Oh, I think since we're here, we should go ahead and make a save. Yeah. I got a little more time. For sale, sir. Paralysis. It's 40. Look at this. Some great swords. Both great swords. Need a lot of this stuff. Alright, let's go with the big sword first. Not the big sword. Yes, please. I want to get money in the bank. Sure. Rust. Let's just do that real quick. Still didn't save, but you know what? It's alright. Let's kill him. I'll get him. Come on. Today with me. And the slime. The slime green. It's a metal slime. It's Eric and he's the metal slime attack. See a metal slime.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
There's Eric and his special metal slime attack when I need him. Let's integrate his whole motorcycle. Or horse, I guess, appropriately. Finish her off.
All is well that ends well.
Still not really got it in my party Alright, let's just get out of here. We are on a mission. See you later. those two things. So I'll figure out exactly what's going on with those guys. What's up, little dude? Hendrik. Let's go, dude. Just go follow me along when I make it all the way to the top. I'm not scared of it. It's abandoned there. There it is. It's a distraction. Taking the heat for us.
The assault begins. Move! This is no time for...
Just be friends, Hendrik. Yes. Cliff. Side paths from Louis things. Smart things. Let's do this. Dragons in here. Okay. Want to fight a dragon, Hendrik? No idea what's going to happen. Trying to mine these little crystals that it wakes up. Alright, we're totally talking to this thing. Guess that's an attack option. Yep, this is happening. Noxious slime is back. Let's do it. Double damage. Let's take targets. Let's finish it. That is something.
Victory is ours.
Let's break some stuff. Just give me the strength. Rats. Just use all the seeds. Probably shouldn't have taken all the seeds, but that's okay. Refilled your magic or something. I'll save that for later. Didn't have it yet. Classic. sneaky slime.
Victory is ours.
Birds. Figure that out. Whoa. Not thinking out. Metal slime. Let's try that. Let's try to blow him up. Friends might be that, so we should go check those out. Come on. Somebody had played some good checks first. Of course. Greedy. Come on, finish this thing off.
All is well that ends well.
Seeds. This is a good one for now. Find some friends here. I need to get breaks. Let's go to bed. Save. Perfect stopping point. That is enough for today.